Hello everyone, welcome to dmetalgalaxy. Here we are live in Netherlands at Amersfoort FLUOR, and this time Toschie in person.
At last.
Yeah, at last, yes. So great. For those who missed all the interviews we have done on dmetalgalaxy on Devil's Bells, and the first one where we introduce your band, Audrey Horne, can you once again introduce yourself as a frontman and your band?
Well, my name is Toschie, and I'm the lead singer in Audrey Horne. We're a hard rock band from Bergen, Norway.
Great, and just to recap our previous interviews, you are a band that was born from black metal, Enslave, Gorgoroth, basically from the extreme, and something melodic came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in a way we were. When we started out, there were several members. Today it's just Alba on guitar from Enslave. The rest of us have never been in a extreme metal band. So, but in the beginning, yes.
Yes. So we got the roots right. We got an idea who we are. For the rest, check out the dmetalgalaxy YouTube channel where you can learn more about Toschie and Audrey Horne. So let's now start with what's new with Audrey Horne. I see you're finally on tour with the Devil's Bell album.
Yeah, we did one tour earlier last year, the first part of the tour, and then we had a long break for various reasons, and so it's good to be out again and play some more shows.
Definitely, as Audrey Horne is about musicianships, being there, rock and roll, and having a great crack, right?
Yeah, we're a classic rock band. There's no tracks, anything. We just have instruments and we play. That's what we do.
Amazing. And the Devil's Bell, we talked lengthy how you sketched and draw this as an illustration. So I'm wondering then, the posters, it looks kind of cool with the horns. It's a different concept a bit. So how did the concept come alive, and is it again illustrated by you?
Yeah, it is. It was basically just I wanted to do something different. I was a bit inspired by an American illustrator who calls himself Burrito Breath, and I wanted to do something that was more fun in a way, not so serious.
Yeah, it's super funny. Like the Devils, it's like something to sin or be rock and roll.
Yeah. It's kind of the whispering in his ear, you know.
Yeah.
No, so I wanted to do something that was a bit more fun and not so serious. I made that poster and I sent it to the guys in the band, and I sent it to our booking agent because I figured if they hated it, then I would make something else. But they loved it, so it was just there's no big idea behind it. It was just me wanting to do something that was a bit more fun.
I believe it fits greatly because, like, the album is great. Devil's Bell, that's what you wrote, but it's more like a stoic version. It's more like music part, where this, I would say, it indicates music. And as you said, it's fun. Audrey Horne is fun to watch.
We never, even though we sort of like Devil's Bell might be a bit darker album.
So how was the response on the artwork, on the tour posters? Any feedback you received?
Yeah. Like the guys in the band liked it, and our booking agent liked it, and then we're pretty much okay. But a lot of people seem to like it. We made a tour shirt out of it. And it's sold well on these shows we've been doing, so yeah, it's good.
Amazing. I love the tour posters as well, so great. And about the tour itself, Devil's Bell. So I think it's like the first time you're bringing really this album out with this tour and so on. How is the live reception on Devil's Bell?
It's been very good. We had a great time. There's been it's been the shows we've been doing in Germany has sold really well, so it's been very good. And I think the entire tour is going to be. We have some that are selling a bit slower, but those are in places where we haven't been before. So of course, it's harder to sell tickets when you've never been there.
Which new places are you exploring?
Well, we're playing in Poland, 2 gigs in Poland, and we haven't been to Poland since 2008.
Whoa, long time.
So that's a long time ago.
So it's like a revival of the scene.
Yeah.
And which cities?
In Poland?
Yeah.
Warszawa and Gdansk.
Nice cities, beautiful. And then about tour and so on. So we have Devil's Bell. Any fan favorites, rock anthems that people seem to chanting along?
Yeah, there's they seem to get when we do this song called Animal, people kind of join the choir on that one. We do several. We do the track Devil's Bell. We play Ashes to Ashes. We play Animal. We play. What more do we play? We play Breakout. We're doing on this tour, and the instrumental we have actually played as well.
And actually about instrumentals, so we spoke in the previous interviews that this album is like more instrumental. The guitarists are coexisting, trying out new things and so on. How did the set list or the way you play changed live?
It's a bit more dynamic, maybe, the set list right now. We certainly feel so ourselves. So when we put together the set list, because you have to play songs from different albums, and we brought back some songs that we haven't played in a long time, put them back on the set list. So it's and when we sort of put together the set list, we try to make sure that it's an interesting set list, dynamically. But when we made this, we felt that this is a bit more dynamic than what we've done before, because it used to be like a lot of like fast things with a lot of playing. Now we have songs that are more groovy, and we have slower songs, and we have instrumental. So it's a bit more diverse and
interesting. We look forward to capture this and follow our channel at dmetalgalaxy to have an idea what the new tour is about. Thank you so much, Toschie, for diving into this. And anything to add on this tour, actually?
None other than it's been good. It's a cold time of year to tour, because you have to sit a lot, you have to wait a lot. So it's December is not the perfect month for touring, but it's been good. It's been the audience has been fantastic, and we're having a good time. Things are easy. We didn't bring a support band along for this tour.
Interesting, and that's the one I wanted to ask, because how come? Is it because there will be more longer Audrey Horne, or what's the reason?
Yeah, the set list is a bit longer, but it's mainly because we've been doing this for a long time. We've been support band for other bands, and we've been grateful for the opportunity to go out with other bands and be support band for them. But we also have done loads of headlining tours where we have brought support bands that we know, bands that we want to give a chance, bands that we didn't know but we felt were cool, and we wanted to bring them along. So we've done that for a long time, and this time we figured let's do one just on our own, and we wanted to do it alone because we wanted to have a tour where we didn't have to
where people get focused onto the album Devil's Bell?
No, not because we didn't want a band on stage before us, but we wanted to have the privacy sort of, and the
Mm-hmm.
the calmness before the show, because when you have one or two other bands on the tour, there's a lot of chaos and people running around, and you're never really alone. And we felt that we wanted to have a tour where we could be just the band, not having to care about anyone else. So we decided, let's do it alone, you know. And I think our audience is, because a lot of people tend to be a bit like, I want value for my money, so I want as many bands as possible. But we figured that our audience, I think they're coming to see our show, and I don't think they're going to feel ripped off if they don't get a support band, you know.
To be honest, I can't remember who supported you the last time you were in Arnhem, because you gave such a great show. You were dancing in the audience and so on.
Yeah.
And then I forgot who supported you in Willemijn, Arnhem. It's a good one.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but that's probably because I'm old and keep forgetting shit. But no, so that's why we wanted to sort of do a tour where we could be just the five of us, you know, plus, of course, the people we travel with.
Great. So the set list, there are some songs of Devil's Bell, I would say. But are there songs from other of those two?
There's songs from I think there's no songs from the two first albums. We've done songs from the second album. We've done a couple of songs from that on tours many times. The first album we haven't really played anything from in many years, except for when we had an anniversary thing. Then we did some songs from the first album, and to be honest, that's also a very selfish thing. It's, you know, we love the first album. We think it's a great album and we're proud of it, but we kind of feel that we're not that band anymore. So every time we try to play songs from that album, we kind of go like, it's almost like they don't sit right with us anymore.
Which album was your first?
Norwegianmetal was called.
Yeah, that was an old. I especially loved Blackout, Youngblood. It has such classic songs, and of course,
we play songs from Blackout. We play songs from Youngblood and from Pure Heavy. We played from, and from the self-titled one, Audrey Horne, and from Devil's Bell. We have songs from all those albums. So. And
you said in your previous interview, and as well, you said that the show is a bit different. So I would say it made perfect sense, because you have said, among the years, from a bit different songs, like
we're totally different bands than when we started out, and that's why we don't. A lot of people go like, "Why don't you play more from your first album?" And we're like, because we feel like if we're going to put on a good show for the audience and for the audience to enjoy, it's important that we enjoy it too. Because if we don't enjoy it, then I think it will sort of rub off. It will shine through that we're not really that happy doing it, you know. So we decided to just be selfish and just do things that we want to do,
and put your heart and soul what you are nowadays. Great. And with these words, we are rounding up the interview. Thank you so much, Toschie, for again connecting with us
live. This time.
Yeah, great. So we want as well to thank the viewers for watching, subscribing, sharing, and support Audrey Horne, Devil's Bell. And if you have missed this tour, well, you have heard what you've missed, and be there on the next one. Follow the band to be there, basically. Support them, as they promise great hard rock sound. Subscribe and like, as we have more content. Thank you so much, Toschie.
What she said.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.